From Gravy, this is Casey Graham Leadership.
Well, they told me to skip this part. It's called Chapter 0.1. Skip this part, AKA the introduction they made me do. This intro was written out of spite by me, and I start by saying the dreaded book intro, hard to write, easy to skip. And that's true too for even listening to this and me talking about that. And you're like, where's the real stuff? And I'm the same way. And so what we're going to do in this journey is walk through the content of the No B.S. small business book. And I would love to just have a conversation. And I would love to, whether you're, listening to this at your desk, or whether you're driving somewhere, or whether you're skiing, or somebody told me they were pushing their lawnmower the other day listening to podcast, whatever it is that I want to be a presence that you feel like we're sitting at Starbucks, we're hanging out, and we're just having a chat about the book. And I'm going to give you content and backstories that's going to be helpful for your life and your leadership. My goal for the podcast in general is for you not to just get better at accomplishing things, but get better at becoming the thing that you want to become. And so that's what this intro starts with. And so we start off and say, here's a hint. It has nothing to do with me. In fact, it has everything to do with you. And that's true with this podcast as well, is that this is about you, and it's about your story and how our stories connect. And if you want to read and listen to fluffy stories and inspiration that's going to get you just fired up, but there's really no practical application, then this is not going to be for you. There's plenty of other options out there. This is going to be a raw tale where you feel like we're going through a story, and inside of my story is the ups and the downs and the goods and the bads that maybe you can connect with as well. And we actually put this in where we talked about there's a lot of people that you're not going to like this, and there's a lot of people that aren't going to like the book. And so I want to give you my address. I literally am going to give you my address. And it's for all the hate mail. And if you actually buy a copy of the book and you hate it, you can send it back. It's P.O. Box 2992, Cumming, Georgia 30028. P.O. Box 2992, Cumming, Georgia 30028. And you would wonder, why would you put that in a book? And the reason why is a part of the idea of adding value through a podcast and through a book was, a lot of it's BS and there's no value. And it's like fluffy things that don't make a difference in your life. And I just said, put it in the book, because if somebody spends $15 or $24 for the hardback or whatever it is, shoot it back, send hate mail, whatever. We go empty the inbox out. We don't have any right now, Meg. Meg's in the room right now. We have none of that right now, and hopefully we don't. And so I'm going to shoot you straight. The intro was to set up the idea that we don't need to lie to ourselves about why we're in business. And we don't need to lie to ourselves about why we're in the career choice that we're currently in. Meaning, most people that I've found, and I've coached literally over one, and people say, Casey, you haven't really coached over 1,000. You're just a visionary person saying, no, I've literally coached over 1,000 people with their finances and with their businesses personally, and help them with this concept. And I have found out that most human beings just walk through lives like zombies. I mean, it's the Walking Dead of leadership out there. It's the Walking Dead of life. I mean, we just go and do whatever comes next, whatever the next opportunity pops up that seems like that would be natural for us to take. And very few of us stop. And very few of us pause and truly get down to what do I want? And the first section of the book is all about that. People can tell me all about what they don't want, but we lie to ourselves about what we want. We're scared to tell ourselves what we want. We're scared to tell others what we want, but we still want those things. And so it's interesting that business is birthed, and owners start companies, and entrepreneurs start companies, and leaders lead teams, and people do stuff. And we have these secret ambitions and we have these secret things that are driving us, but we never really take time to be honest about those. And so what ends up happening is that we end up saying one thing, but leading and living another thing. And we end up wondering why we feel unsatisfied and why we feel like there's more somewhere, that we never really truly accomplished all of our potential. And that's because we don't know what our owner's intent is. And so we're going to get into that idea in the first part of the book. And so I wrote a sentence that says, this includes coming face to face with what you want from your business, or I would say what you want from your career. What do you want from your career? And what you want in your business, or what you want in your career, and what you don't. If you don't have a list of here's the things I want in my career, and here's the things I don't want, these are my non-negotiables, or these are my negotiables. These are the things I care about. These are the things I don't care about. This is why I'll take the promotion. This is why I'll turn it down. If you don't have that, this book is going to help. And we're going to walk you through how to develop that single sentence that will guide your career, it will guide your business, and it will guide your leadership all through the next decade, and actually could drive through your entire life. The idea of owner's intent is an amazing concept that we're going to dig into. And so you're going to learn about how to be ruthlessly honest with yourself, your business, with the people around you. We're going to talk about how to create one sentence statement that will actually inform all of the rest of your decisions and possibly your life. We're going to think through how to think through and execute on those decisions of like, when do I go? When do I stay? When do I pivot? When do I persevere? All of those different things will be found inside of this. And so as we move forward, that's what the journey will be. And I will tell you that this will help you take massive action in your leadership, because you will be so clear in why you do what you do, that when you have clarity, it breeds confidence. And when you have confidence, it breeds courage. And so the ultimate aspect of this entire intro is setting up the idea that if you want clarity, and if you want the confidence, and you want the courage to have the life you want, it starts here. It starts with the No B.S. small business book. It starts with me and you on a freaking podcast. It starts with us being honest with each other, and it starts with us digging through this. I will tell you, I'm not going to sit here and explain all the successes. I'm going to tell you all the failures too. And as we do this together, I think I will help, and we will be able to help together to uncover what your true intent is. And your career intent, your aspirational intent, or your owner's intent. As it becomes clear, you'll become clear. And I truly believe that then you'll be able to get what you want.
Thanks for listening to Casey Graham Leadership. To learn more about Gravy and how we can be your done-for-you revenue recovery service, visit gravysolutions.io. And don't forget your copy of the No B.S. Small Business Book, available wherever books are sold. See you next time.